All right, time to review some charts. Let's start off with the VIX. VIX is up. It's above that 200. So that would mean that the market's going to most likely be short. So let's see what we got for the rest of the assets. Next, gold. I like gold short. Gold as of right now on the 4-hour time frame is breaking the 200. So of course, correction, but I like it short. It's breaking the 200. I would be playing it short. Definitely weak. Maybe a reset. So you probably got a short for 2 days. Looking at it overall, maybe a little bit longer, but it's definitely going to play out short. So gold short. Next is MNQ. MNQ, I like short. Under the 200 on the 4-hour time frame. Yes, there are going to be some days this week where if you go on the 15-minute or the 5-minute time frame, you can play these long. But overall, this is going to be short. When we zoom this chart and we look at this chart is falling. Things don't fall straight down. They staircase downward. So this is staircasing downward. So I would take this short. Next is going to be MES. MES is another one that I like short. Broke on the 4-hour under the 200 EMA. It actually bounced up and touched it this morning, and now it's basically retracing from it. If we zoom this chart out, we can see once again, just like MNQ, it is basically went up, found a top, and now it is staircasing downward. Could be a slow grind. And like I said, intraday, when you're looking at it intraday for like the smaller time frames, of course, you can probably scalp some longs on it. But overall, this will be short, probably be short for about 3 days. Next is going to be oil, MCL. MCL. Let's get it on the 4-hour time frame. I like this short as well. And this one is really, really far from that 200 EMA. So yeah, you could get intraday a bounce up to the 200 EMA, reject it and pull back down. But if you just play it flush out, have a nice stop loss and a nice take profit, you could probably hold on to these for, pretty much all of the trading session, or even when the trading session opens tonight at 6 p.m., you could just get in and scalp some shorts and hold them. But oil short. Got the Russell M2K. M2K, I actually like long, but this is one that I wouldn't even look to be playing because the banks in the stock market are a little weak. When the banks are weak, Russell is weak. I just don't overall like this chart. If it does happen to flush to the downside, it's going to flush down to this 200, which is right here on the 4-hour time frame, but this right now isn't in play. I just don't like the chart. When I look at the higher time frames, I'm seeing more consolidation than anything, which I don't play in consolidation. I wait to see if it's going to pick a direction. So Russell, for me, is a no play, but if I had to play it, I would play it short. Next, we have the Dow Jones, which is MYM. MYM, I like this one long. Now, if you notice, we've looked at all of these different charts, and this is the only one on the 4-hour time frame besides Russell's that was over the 200. So that's the reason why I would play it long. Of course, I would not want to enter until it pulls back fully, maybe later on today, 12 o'clock or something like that. Let it pull back and then let it bounce back up. But overall, this will continue to be bullish. And then our last one is silver. Silver is making it so easy. This one is clearly short. Don't rush in on a market and play it short. Look for it to pull back on the shorter time frames and then enter it on a long. So what I mean by that is, of course, give yourself a good amount of candles. wait until it pulls up a little bit and goes long, but doesn't really go long. It's going to reject that long, and then it's going to flush down short. If you rush in that market, there's a likely chances you'll go negative before you'll go positive. So it's really just preference on your trading on how you would like to trade that. But always try to get in on a pullback and then allow it to have that continuation to the downside. So let's run through these again. We have VIX. VIX is long. Gold is short. MNQ is short. MES is short. Oil is short. Russell, I like long, but right now it is looking short. MYM, I like it long, but it is looking short as well. But this is going through the 15-minute. And we have silver. Silver is clearly short. So those are the plays for the week. Good luck, guys, on this trading session. We have a lot of up and down, uncertainty. So, I mean, if you don't have to trade, don't trade. I mean, if you're in basically, prop accounts and you have to trade, like I've just started a new one. Here is this one. This one's doing pretty well. I started it 2 days ago. 3 days ago, actually, Thursday. But anywho, if you have to have that consecutive trading so that you can get funded quickly, of course, trade but trade and just keep it short, win the trade and get out of it and then be done. But if it's one of those things where you really don't have to trade, don't force trades if you don't have to. Bottom line, it'll, make it better. Like, yeah, of course, you're rushing to get funded, or you're like, hey, I want to get funded, I can capitalize on this. But when you start to think that way or start to get into markets that are pretty choppy, you just start to lose more than you gain. So play it smart this week. These are the plays for the week. And of course, midweek, these can change. But as of right now, they are clearly what they are. I'm liking a lot of things short. And I'm probably going to stay short on a lot of things until about Wednesday. We'll see what happens then. Okay. Otherwise, happy trading, guys, and good luck once again.